that truck and that truck. Going for inspection, new tires, tune-ups, all that good stuff. If you are looking for a new truck this spring, take a look at these two vehicles that I have for sale right now up on Facebook. Please contact me by email. Leave your contact information and we'll hook it up. Better move quickly. I got a lot of offers already. Like over 1,800 views in a short time. What's going on YouTube? It is second day of the spring season, March 1st. Out here at the playground, mulch job. Starting from scratch, all the way around it. Got the boys out here working hard. They already did a whole cleanup of the entrance. If you see my videos, you know what entrance we're talking about. So, I'm just gonna throw down some footage real here. We're getting ready to put the edge in by hand, spade, shovel, and scalp all this grass down and get some fabric. We'll be back tomorrow with a whole lot of playground chips. Got one load on the trailer right now. Let's get some footage. Step 1, mark your perimeter nicely and tightly so you can have a tight edge line. I just threw this line, marking down with my weed eater by eyesight, but I recommend using a line of some kind and marking it. Make sure it's nice and true. Step 2, you gotta grab that spade, put in your hand, and get the work done. It's just a straight up and down, flat edge. I usually go at a depth of about 4 inches when I'm doing new beds, and I'll show you my technique right here. Simple. I don't weigh much, so you ain't gotta put a lot of pressure into this whole exercise that I'm doing. And matter of fact, when you are edging beds, if you haven't gotten the lines marked or you haven't done the property before, definitely don't go 4 inches right away. I go at about 2 inches, the first little scoop through, just to get in the ground, and then you'll see on the way back, I'll hit the next 2 inches down and straighten that line, get it nice and defined. I'll straighten out down here where Ian started, where his was kind of lacking in professionalism. Nothing against you, Ian. I know you're just starting out, man. So look, the third step and the second step to the edging. You got to get this angle to where it's not going to be a ankle twisting, ankle breaking entrance or exit out of this area. So we'll correct his little angle going on here, and even though I do this pretty easily, it's just because I'm wearing these boots. I always wear boots when you're doing these edging projects and beds. If you just wear tennis shoes, you're going to either bruise a toe and a foot, or even worse, break one. Cut into sections about like this. You top right here. Pick that up, grab it. So, when you're doing projects like these, it's best to keep the messes down to a minimum. Now the boys have been throwing their edges on the outside of the bed into the green grass. The correct method is right here to get this nice crispy edge with not much mess involved. Is to chunk it out into, I don't know, 2.5 foot sod chunks. It just comes out like a little caterpillar worm, and you pick it up and toss it in the wheelbarrow. There's not a lot of dirt left over. It's a pretty clean process. See the little pieces right there? It's just my method to the madness in my world. Everybody does it different, right? So next I'll come over here to the paver edge, and you're gonna have to create a lip to keep that mulch chipping, whatever mulch you're going to use. Here is playground mulch, of course, from spilling over into this area. I approached it slowly because I didn't know if there were wires running up against this edge, and just to caution everybody, many times if there are wires involved, they're going to be up against these edges like that. So I'll come through, and I left a good layer of compacted dirt against the pavers themselves to keep them in place as they have been. I didn't want to disturb that, but it ends up being nice and clean and definitely deep enough. Hey, if a little bit of the wiregrass comes up, we'll take care of that through the season. For the most part, it should stay nice and clean. Chips should stay in place. Now, any little leftover dirt you may have from any process, always look around your project, see if you got any low spots, any holes that you can utilize that dirt in. Packing down a little hole I found conveniently right behind me. We'll grab the blower and blow this section off real quick, and then we'll move right along. Stay tuned. Okay, well, I'm going to take a drink real quick. They're going to work on this fence line, so I'll let the camera roll and let y'all watch that. Yeah, now you're on film. Pretty good thing for you. So look, when I say come back through the head trimmer, we're going down the bank and clearing this stuff.
Oh God, okay.
Down, like down in this tree.
Alright.
Because I don't want this stuff growing back. Same kind of thing.
Yeah.
Take care of this thing, chop it out.
Alright, do that.
Save that thing, chop it out. Aim spray, everything goes. Here is the point in time in this video that you're watching that you look down right below it, that thumbs up button, and you tap it real quick with the thumb you got. Much appreciated. I don't know, it helps out for some reason. So they say. Alright. The area behind this play set was really overgrown with briars and thorns and just a bunch of thorny trees that you do not want around your kids at all. And especially you got boys, they're adventurous, you know eventually they're going to come out that gate. So the less hazards around, the better off everybody is, and the safer everybody will be. They got a lot more to do. They'll knock that out while I come up here and do this weed eating buzz job. I like to use the 131 steel because it is extremely powerful, and it does not weigh that much more than the 111, but the power difference alone on these large properties with a tall fescue that gets nice and thick, it's just so much easier, and it's such a time saver to be able to run with this weed eater as opposed to fighting it because I don't have enough power. This process didn't take very long. Altogether, with the blowing included, was like 25 minutes to scalp this down real quick. Blow it up and show you this. Nice and short. Nice and short. And the boys are doing good over here. They're getting it. Dalton's got some locust thorn issue going on in his finger. Everybody knows how the locust thorns are. It'll come out eventually.
Sooner or later.
Alright, so I'm gonna blow all this stuff, clean it all up, and then we'll do a little show off. You know you got some tight edges when they throw a shadow down. Now, once I looked at this, I was not happy, wasn't satisfied with that transition that's going to be there permanently. so I get to work a little bit more after I blow it up real quick. Alright guys, it is 4:20 in the afternoon, Tuesday, March 1st. You've been watching us get the work done, prepping this area for the fabric and the playground mulch. Certified playground mulch, that is. Yeah. Dalton said we need some chainsaw action over here in the fence line. So, since I've already prepped this area, we'll let y'all watch this action real quick. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy, but we'll finish up cleaning up the bank behind the fence. Well, I don't know what content we just got back there, but they got some battle scars, some thorns poking them a couple inches in. Scratches like they got in a cat fight back there. But yeah, see what kind of footage came out when I edit this video. The rest of the place, yeah, got the edge down to keep the chips in place from spilling out on the tennis court. And we got the main edge. I'll take you over there and look at that edge. I just got finished pimping it out, so I'll show it to you real quick. So I've shown you the process on how to get these results right here with that 4-inch edge, nice and straight and perfect, and that good smooth transition angle going to it. Like I promised you guys in the thumbnail, this is the best solution for your at-home playground sets for a few different reasons. Number one, it doesn't cost you a thing of materials. It's just a little bit of labor. You may have to buy a shovel, okay? But any other border is going to cost a lot of money, especially for the footage of this bed. And number two is safety. And the safety of your children falling off one of these or tripping backwards and hitting their head on a landscape timber or a block border of a certain type could be extremely devastating, if not deadly. I prefer around your at-home backyard playground sets to have just a natural edge. I had 3 boys. They're all still alive. So far. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The trimming. The hedge trimming.
Pay attention to the fact that Dalton is wearing gloves, hearing protection, and eye protection while he's operating the hedge trimmers. Be smart, be safe. Always. Yeah, we do this house too. And the other one. Now, make sure you tune in for the next video because there is an amazing, amazing email that came in about a life story out of Missouri. Haha. Yeah, if you're listening, my man, I'm looking forward to doing that voiceover. We'll do it while we throw these playground chips down over the next video. Looking forward to it. Boys got that licked, man. Looks beautiful back here now. They've been amazing. They're just going to get better and better the more they learn. Alright everybody, it's a little bit after 5 o'clock. We've got the whole area prepped and behind the fence cleaned out. And tomorrow we'll show up, throw down the weed preventer preen, fabric, and start throwing down the playground mulch. It calls for 18 scoops, 6 inches thick, all playgrounds, especially for like municipalities, schools, parks and stuff. Has to be the certified playground mulch and at a depth of at least 6 inches. So that's the mission. And this is the castle property, so we have that hedgerow of bushes that goes way around. If y'all have seen the videos, you know how big that is. So got a lot of work here this week, but just happy to be out here and thankful for the beautiful weather that God provided for us. Y'all be good, be kind to each other, love each other. We'll be back tomorrow. Peace. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and watch a few more. Hit that subscribe button. Welcome to the community. Elite landscape style, always. Peace.